ARCH stands for Assisted Reading for Children, and we are a charity, and our main aim is to help children who are struggling in some way to read. We recruit and train volunteers from all over the county to do one-to-one reading with primary school children in a school setting.
At the moment we're helping around 600 children in the county, but there are many more needing help. ARCH volunteers come from all walks of life. Some are from professional backgrounds, others are parents.
Most of our volunteers are so good and so enthusiastic.
I work with 3 boys, 2 are 8 years old and 1 is 9 years old. I think I probably most enjoy getting to know the children actually and building up a relationship with them.
Sometimes volunteers combine volunteering with working, so in that case we try and find a school close to their place of work.
I volunteer at St Joseph's Primary School in Carterton, which is quite close by, and I go in Tuesdays and Thursday mornings, so I get my boys straight after registration, which is grand, works out really well. What I really enjoy about the volunteering is that you build a bond with the children, and it's seeing them progress, and it's seeing how excited they are when they know that they've tackled a word that they might not have been able to a few weeks before, and they nail it, and they're so pleased. I'm so proud of them, and they're so proud of themselves, and seeing that progress is the most satisfying thing. It's fantastic. If you can't read, you are so limited in what you're able to do. So it was the idea that I could make a real difference to these children's lives and give them that ability to do whatever they want to do, to be whoever they want to be. I think these days children are measured in so many ways. They're constantly being assessed and examined. And somebody once said a very wise thing to me, which was, nobody got taller by being measured. And I think with these children, it's great that they have a really safe environment where it's all about them doing the very best they can do and actually being the best them that they can be. Not them compared to anybody else, just the best them that they can be, and I think that's really powerful.
ARCH's aim is to impart a love of reading to every primary school child within the county. We have an expanding volunteer base, but there are lots of children within the county needing our help, so we're always looking for more volunteers to join our team.
When you come to work with ARCH, you are very aware that you're there to provide a really important role in that child's life. There's a lot to learn. The training's really useful to give you practical tips and break down the rules so that you can keep them in mind.
I'm representing ARCH, and therefore it is important that I remember that and respect that and get people to understand that, and therefore I do wear my label when I'm at school, just to remind everybody that I am part of an organisation and it's not just me. Children are our future, and communication is hugely important. It's more important in today's technological age because people are so wrapped up in the digital world of visual, whether it's their mobile phone, their laptop, desktop computer, their television. And to me, I sincerely believe that far too much communication is through the visual, and it's not balanced with regard to being able to articulate what you say and be able to read what other people are saying, digest that, assess it, and then communicate back.
Hello, my name is Rachel Crouch. I'm head teacher at St Nicholas Primary School in Oxford. The school is about 387 children. It's an inner city school. We have 40% of our children from ethnic minority backgrounds. 25% of our children are on the special needs register. So as you can imagine, it's a very big school with many problems, but with a lot of happiness. And what we found with the ARCH team that come into us, the reading helpers, we found that they're actually trained before they come to school, and they very quickly fit into the school environment. We tend to find that because the child receives one-to-one support for half an hour, twice a week, 2 half-hour sessions, the benefit for that child is absolutely immense. I think any child would benefit from that, but we tend to find that children, we have a helper in Key Stage 1 for our Year 1-2 children, we have a helper in Key Stage 2 in Years 3-4, and we also have a helper in Year 5-6. And value for money, I cannot tell you how important it is for us, because they arrive every week and we get to know them, the children get to know them, the other teaching assistants get to know them. They arrive, they have a box of goodies, as we call it, which is a set of books, a set of games. And they're changed regularly to make sure that it's not the same old things for children. They mix and match according to the ability of the children. They also report back. The important thing is they report back to teachers. Now, not necessarily is this going to happen talking one-to-one, but often they might write a note and leave that. We said to them, use the reading records. If you wish to leave a little message for a parent, absolutely fine. I think, to me, the main benefit is, firstly, for the child. It's a fantastic opportunity. But secondly, is the discretion used by the volunteers when they come into school, how they just find a space, and as you can imagine in primary schools, that can often be a cloakroom corner. But they never complain, they find the best space possible and get on with their job and make a huge impact on the lives of children.
The great thing about Archie is that the charity takes it really seriously, and our training was very thorough and very thoughtful.
The feeling that you are going to have some real input in a child's life, that there may be something missing there, and you can fill that gap. There's a real sense of having an important role, which is great.